Detroit Lions are undefeated here. This is one of the biggest games of the season so far here in this Browns rebuild.
95 chains, I'm a ball out Tom Brady. Michael Vick, I'm a dog. I've been running the play like I'm 95 J. I'm a ball out all day. Thank the Lord on the way. Thank the Lord on the way. 95 J with the action.
YouTube family, what's going on? This is your brother 95J, man. I hope everyone is blessed and well today. Hope things are going in your favor. I appreciate you for dropping in and checking out this video. Today, Madden 26, we probably have the biggest game of the season, and I get it. You may say, bro, you've already played the Ravens, you've already played the Bengals. But taking a look at it, week 4, now teams are really starting to get their identity. Both teams here are 3-0. We're taking on the Detroit Lions. I think it could be the toughest game of the season this far. Taking a look at the stats so far, we do have the #1 defense. The Cleveland Browns defense is something special, fellas. I don't know what's going on, but these guys are absolutely balling out. Taking a look at the Detroit Lions, I mean, they have one of the top offenses in the league right now. So that balance between the top defense, one of the top offenses, is going to be interesting to see. It's going to be up to us. We are 29th in passing yards. We're not really getting the job done. We're playing it safe, playing it conservative, but is getting the job done. Moving forward to Coach Stefanski here. Here in episode 1, he started out as a 46% approval rating. We now jumped up to 52%. We got some wins under our belt, so we're improving there. Taking a look at the division though, man. 3-0 Cleveland Browns. The Pittsburgh Steelers are going to be one of those sneaky tough opponents here. They're 3-0 as well. Baltimore Ravens 1-2. Bengals 1-2. So we have a good leap there on the division, but it's going to be a match to try to get past these Steelers. Taking a look at some of the key stats for the season stats, Myles Garrett is a sack leader, ladies and gentlemen. He's tied with Josh Hines Allen out of Jacksonville. 5 total sacks for the season. Jerome Baker still placing #2 there on interceptions. In week 1, he had those 2 key interceptions. Other than that, we don't have anyone else really starting. As this video gets started though, we have an upgrade player. I don't know who it is. We're about to find out. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah with the skill point. That means the defense is balling out, and this is one of those guys too that's really a staple to this defense, man. We got to find a way to keep him happy, keep him paid and playing well. That's definitely a recipe for the Cleveland Browns here. And shout out to all the Browns fans, man. I know it's been a grind. You guys have been just riding with your team season after season. Hopefully, you know, they're a playoff contender this year. I know it's so tough in the division that they're in. Dylan Sampson with the skill point. Another one to the elusive back, man. That's major needed there. A couple of juke move, couple of awareness, ball carrier vision. Still a hidden dev. I can't wait until those guys are unlocked. And then we got Diabate here that we're just going to automatically upgrade. Trade offers, we did talk about this last episode. I'm actually going to decline both offers. I don't want to mess up anything right now as far with this defense. This is a veteran. He could be bringing something to the defensive side, so we don't want to mess anything up right now, man. So we're going to decline that trade. Before we get started in this game, let's take a look at the season stats, how we're doing so far. Shedeur Sanders, you got him at 47 for 59, only 472 passing yards, 6 touchdowns to 2 interceptions, 79% completion rate, averaging about 157 yards per game, only taking 1 sack. That's big time for us. That's some of the goals heading into this franchise. Let's limit the amount of times we get sacked, and let's watch out for the turnovers. Heading to the rushing, we do have Judkins and Sampson. They're matching out quite even with the attempts. 184 in yards, 181. I like the balance between these two, man. You know how I feel about these guys, man. This 1-2 punch is lethal. Sampson with 2 touchdowns, Judkins with 1. Hopefully we can up that and start getting more rushing touchdowns down the line. And Njoku has been the guy for this offense, man. The reliable target, 17 receptions. Judy with 7 receptions. This is interesting because in week 1, he had 0 receptions, so he's starting to pick it up these past couple of weeks. Keenan Allen, we picked him up at a free agency. The only guys that really have touchdowns, you have Njoku with 4, Judy with 2 of them, and then, you know, Dylan Sampson, Judkins getting it done in the receiving game as well. Deontay Johnson showing up where he needs to. And on the defensive side, man, Jerome Baker is really shutting it down in the middle of the field. 10 total tackles. You have Myles Garrett, a sack leader there with 5 sacks on the season. Malik Collins, the veteran defensive tackles, getting the job done is what I meant to say. 2 tackles for loss for Zadarius Smith, and this was a huge pickup out of free agency. Mason Graham, the rookie, also has a tackle for loss, 5 tackles. And the interception leader is Jerome Baker, of course. Grant Delpit has one, and Denzel Ward. So this defense is absolutely balling out, man. I can't wait to see what they can do against these Detroit Lions. But taking a look at this right side, let's scroll up here. Breaking news out of Detroit: Jared Goff could face monsoon-like conditions here in Detroit. So that's going to be a big time uphill battle. Looks like we have potential heavy rain heading into this game. And this is so funny to see. Taj Spears, if you watched last episode, you know the GM for the Cleveland Browns was saying that we should go and trade for Taj Spears, but he ends up heading to the Dallas Cowboys. Rayshawn Jenkins on the trade block, but we did decline the trade offers that were sent to us. So heavy rain heading into this game. Before we get started here, I have one type of job to do real quick. We have one mission at hand. We are going to go to Deshaun Watson and put this guy on the trading block. We're going to put him on the trading block just to see what any type of offers we may get for him. 70 overall, normal dev, and really we're just trying to ship him off, man. 70 million penalty. If we can trade him somewhere just to get him off the books, get him just away from us as far as possible. We don't have any need for him. We do have Kenny Pickett and Joe Flacco. I get it. Flacco's going to be out of here after a year, but we plan on building up around Shedeur Sanders. So we're going to put Deshaun on the trade block. If anyone can offer us anything, I don't care if it's a 7th round pick. Let's go, fellas. It is game time here in week 4 against the Detroit Lions in Ford Field. It doesn't look like we're getting that heavy rain that they forecasted. Now, we are inside of a stadium as well. They have it closed. I wasn't really familiar if they were stadium or not, if I'm honest. I can't act like, that I was aware of that, but it's closed up, so we don't have to worry about that rain factor, it looks like. But the team is hyped up, man. Biggest game of the season so far. This is a high-powered offense, a really tall task for this defense to hold up and shut them out. Let's go. Okay, defense starts out with the stop. They don't allow any points. That's the type of start that these guys are really consistent at providing. We are going to start this game with the run back against the wall here. We're going to call an audible. We're going to run it to this left side up the middle. And we have Dylan Sampson in the backfield. Can we get the blocks? We can. We're trying to sneak by just for a decent yard gain, 3 yards there. All right, we're going to go with the stretch run. And honestly, we're going to avoid the side of Aiden Hutchinson, man. You know that guy is an absolute game wrecker. We're going to take the stretch to the left side, and McNeil is all over it. 3rd and 10. We're going to have to try to get a first down here. We're going to go with the pass play. And I'm honestly going to put Keenan Allen on this comeback route. We're going to block Sampson. And we're going to put Njoku on a route. Deontay Johnson on a streak. Hopefully someone can get open for us. We're going to toss it up to Njoku. It's way overthrown. It looks like we had Judy open over the middle, man. A bad read. The pressure was there. 4th and 10. We're forced to punt it. That's a tough position to be in. And it looks like this defense is going to be stout here in the running game. A decent punt. There was a flag. Could it be a roughing the punter? Roughing the kicker? Let's go. Let's go. A big time flag, man. Gets us back in the game. And these boys are undisciplined. We need to take advantage of that. We're actually going to run this toward Hutchinson to see if we can get some type of success in the running game. Only a 1-yard gain. This looks like we're going to have to grind it out here, fellas. We could have Keenan Allen on this corner route. We need to make a smart read here. And Njoku's open. It's a orange, just overthrown again. I have to find a way to get this passing down if we want any type of success here. We have Sampson on the Texas route. Keenan Allen's open. It's a red, but he's able to catch it. High pass. Strong catch from Keenan Allen. That's going to give us the first down. So far, we are starting this game being highly inaccurate with the football. We have Njoku. It looks like Deontay Johnson could be open here, not able to hold on to it. Brian Branch is all over it here. We're going to switch to the run game. A change of pace here. We do have Dylan Sampson. If he doesn't get going here, we might have to consider putting in Judkins. What a tough start. Let's go ahead and sub in Judkins just to see if we can get some type of different burst here in the offense. We have the drag route open. Maybe Judy not able to hold on. 4th and 11. This offense is struggling so far in this game. And we're going to see if we can pin these guys back here. We got bailed out with the previous flag. Not able to create any motion off of it. And they are going to return it. Can we lay a good hit? We can. Now it's up to the defense. Okay, defense is doing okay. And the Lions put up a touchdown. Lions put up a touchdown there. We do have Judkins in the backfield. We have to find a way to respond here against a tough opponent. We're going to go with the read option run. Judkins able to shed a tackle, 2-yard gain. The run game has really been the recipe to our success. So even due to these early failures, we're going to stick to it here. And they're just shedding. They're shedding the offensive lineman, but Judkins is fighting. 3rd and 3. Let's go. I like the effort from Judkins there. We're going to see if we could put Deontay Johnson on a zig route, actually. Hopefully he can get separate there on the outside. Able to hold on and break a tackle. Big move from Deontay Johnson to keep the drive alive. 50 seconds left. The clock is ticking. 35 seconds left. After this play, we do need to call a quick timeout. We're going with the play action. Dump off to the running back. Thankfully, the clock stops there. Essentially just the throwaway. And you can already feel the presence of Aiden Hutchinson in this game. This guy is breaking free, creating some problems for us. And the pressures is there again. All of my reads were covered up. I was forced to make a throw that I did not want to make, but we have to get in field goal position here. We have Njoku. He's open for the first down. Quick timeout. 20 seconds left. This is where Shedeur Sanders needs to dial in.
Sanders gonna throw again.
Over the middle. Nice. Keenan Allen. Let's go. Timeout. Timeout. All right. 14 seconds left. We do have Brian Branch, Aiden Hutchinson there on that right side. We're going to put Judy in a comeback route. He might be open there. We're going to throw it early. Good catch. Can he get out of bounds to stop the clock? He can. Big time catch from Jerry Judy. This is about scoring touchdowns here, fellas. We have to find a way to get it into the end zone. Njoku there on the outside. We have Keenan Allen open over the middle. It's a strong drive from the offense. Keenan Allen getting cooking here. Shedeur Sanders dialed it up the way he need to. We find a way to tie the game at the end of the first half. Big time drive from the offense, man. Okay, starting off the second half here with the run game. We're going to take a stretch to the left side. Judkins put in a good effort on his runs that he had. We have decent blocks. Nice gain for 5 yards. And really, we got saved on that previous drive about guys breaking that first tackle and gaining additional plays. Nice blocks up the middle. Judkins shedding tackles. He keeps on going. Stiff arm Judkins. Let's go! Judkins is showing up here today. Judkins is showing up today. Beast Mode 2.0. Let's go. I know the run game's been struggling, but like I said, we gotta stick to it. That's been the recipe to our success. Defense is playing dominant again. They get the stop. Now we're back on offense looking to respond, and we are going to keep the ball in Judkins' hands until the defense says otherwise, but it looks like he's breathing pretty hard. So we do need to sub in Sampson here. We're going to run it again. Up the middle, the blocks are there. Can we get a juke? We can. Hold on to the ball. Nice run there. 5 rushes for 94 yards. And we're actually going to go with the pass here just to try to switch it up. probably can find Njoku over the middle. Yep, Njoku's there. Can we get the first? We can. He's able to fight for additional yards. Shedeur Sanders, 112 yards, 1 touchdown. And this offense is starting to cook. It looks like the defense has moved Hutchinson to the left side. That is the direction we are running in. Can the blocks hold up for us? Sampson tries to break outside, but Anzalone is able. I think that was Anzalone, or it could have been Rodriguez. Is able to make the tackle. We do have an injury on the field. Jack Campbell. That's a huge loss for this defense. We are going to go with the PA rollout here. Hutchinson able to read it. We have to throw it away. Flag. Intentional grounding. A bad play call against a key star player for this defense. That's going to bring us to a 3rd and 15. Huge loss there, but the positive is we're still in field goal range. No turnovers here. We have to play it smart. Njoku on the drag route has the speed to cut up field. That's going to give us a first down. That's going to give us a first. I would love for Dylan Sampson to get a rushing touchdown here just to get back some confidence. Can the blocking hold up? They can. It's a one-on-one, a nice stiff arm, but the support comes for the tackle. I like what I'm seeing from this offense so far. We do have the RPO. We could find Keenan Allen if he can get open here. It looks like he can, but it's overthrown. And this is where we have to focus on putting up a touchdown. We are going to run this up the middle, ladies and gentlemen. And there goes Dylan Sampson. That's the touchdown we needed for him. It's been a rough start here in this game for Sampson, but he finds a way to get into the end zone here, get some confidence back. That's what we need. And this defense, man, what can I say? What can I say? We let up that 1 touchdown there in the first quarter, but since then, these guys have had them in a chokehold. Back against the wall again here. It looks like they're being aggressive and going for it on those 4th downs, or this could just be a key punt. Get out of there. Almost a safety, but we're able to escape. All right, starting the 4th quarter here, 2nd and 10, back against the wall. We are going to run the ball again with Dylan Sampson, and I'm actually going to sub in Judkins. He's been getting it going, so we're going to bring him back in the game, and the space is there. Do we have the speed to break away? Nice blocking from the offensive line, man, and I believe that's because of some of that free agent acquisitions that we made and some of the depth chart moves that really brings out the best of this offensive line, and these guys are showing up here today. We are going to go with the pass play. We have Judy on this streak-like route. Open target over the middle. That's Fannin coming back from injury, fighting for extra yards here. Now we have the space that we need to actually create some plays. It's either going to be Keenan Allen or Njoku here. Njoku has the separation, almost to overthrow, but he's able to come down with it. A bigger target, first down plus some. Shedeur Sanders, 166 yards. And now we're humming. And I know it, guys. We're playing it conservative. A lot of these short, tight passes, but we're just trying to keep the drive alive and put up some points. We're going to go with the run here. Judkins, can he get the blocking? Nice stiff arm, and this guy is on one today. Nice juke move. Judkins, 6 rushes, 99 yards. This dude is showing up big time here in this game today. And they know that we're about to run the ball. They know it. And it looks like they're all over it. A big time stop from their defense. All right, I think we need to pass it here to try to get the first down. We could have Judy over the middle. They're bringing pressure. Dump off to the running back. That's Judkins. Nice juke move. He fights for the first down. Njoku injured here.
Following the completion, we'll get a
big time loss from the offense, getting stretched out there on the sidelines. He looks to be in some deep pain, and that's not what you want to see there. We do have Gerald Everett that has picked up his spot. We're going to stick with the run game here. It's been oh my goodness. Judkins is showing up something crazy today. It's been a physical game, man. You see Njoku, leg cramps, will return soon. Risk of injury is high. We're actually going to take him out of the game with sub and Fannin. We don't need to risk any unnecessary injuries for a longer duration here. We're going to go with the pass. Looks like Fannin had a chance to be open in the sack. Everybody was clamped up. Alan McNeil able to get there in the backfield, sack Shedeur Sanders, 3rd and 18. I understand this could be a cheap play. The screen pass has not been working for us, but we're gonna go for it here. We're gonna go with the screen. Can we get the blocks? Can Judkins create some room here? He can. He has the separation, spin move to the inside, and it looks like we have to settle for 3 here, which I'm okay with it. What a big time drive from the offense so far. Back against the wall. Oh, not enough power.
It comes up short.
Not enough power. But the defense holds up. 1:21 left here in the 4th quarter, and we are looking at a dub, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to continue just running this rock. There goes Judkins fighting for extra. Nice spin move, broken tackle. And what can you say, man? What can you say about this guy? That's something about this 1-2 punch I've been telling y'all about. Either it's Sampson or it's Judkins. They're getting it done. Just depending on the flow of the game, who has the hot hand, and today it's Judkins' day. We're gonna run it again here to the left side. Offensive line is doing a great job. We try to squeeze up the middle, but McNeil is such a huge opponent that he's able to clog the lanes. All right, guys, we really don't need to pass the ball because we have the lead that we need, but I want to take a shot. I can't lie to you. We're going with the play action. Everyone's targeted. I mean, everyone's covered up. It's not worth risking an interception, man. I wanted to take a deep shot. I thought we could have Judy on the streak or someone on the crosser. It just wasn't there. And Njoku is back in the game. I need to put him in a block to make sure he isn't doing anything unnecessary here. He is going against Huddish, and we have Keenan Allen with a strong catch. 4th and 5. Detroit calls a timeout, and we are going to punt this ball to see if we can pin these guys back as far as possible.
They're set to kick it away as they try to play the field position game here.
Is it a good punt? It looks like it is. Puts them on the 8-yard line. 57 seconds here. Can the defense hold up?
So it's a win for
of course they can. What kind of question is that, man? Big time game. Probably the toughest opponent we'd face up until this point. You know, it's tough to say that we faced the Bengals, the Ravens, and the Packers, but these guys were undefeated here in week 4. Now we jump up to 4-0. A big time win. Doesn't rely much on the passing game to secure this dub, but the running game gets it going, and of course the defense is carrying us into these victories, man. Quishon Judkins is doing his job here in this game, man. That run was one of the best runs that I've seen here in Madden 26. Talk about beast mode 2.0. Keenan Allen out of free agency is showing up big for this offense, man. Taking a look at the stats for this game, we're going to go to the Browns. Shedeur Sanders played it clean for the most part. 13 completions, 21 attempts, 189 yards, higher than the average, 61% completion rate. We did get a passing touchdown. We took 1 sack. Taking a look at the rushing here, Sampson started out, we knew it would be a tough game for him. 9 rushes, 29 attempts, 1 touchdown to get that confidence back, but Judkins really carried the load. He had 1 additional attempt, but 116 yards, man. 1 touchdown, broke a long run of 65 yards in the receiving game. David Njoku, he did get banged up, got nicked up and injured there in this game. We pulled him out. 4 receptions, 70 yards, no touchdowns. Keenan Allen, though, man, I can't ask for a better free agent pickup than Keenan Allen. 4 receptions, 48 yards, a touchdown. Judkins, Judy, Bannon, and Johnson got a reception each there. Taking a look at the defense, Mason Graham, the rookie, 3 sacks, man, let's go. Malik Collins, the veteran defensive tackle, continuing to show up, and you can book this guy for 1 sack per game. Myles Garrett, Devin Bush got 1 as well. We're talking 2 tackles for loss for Collins, 1 for Mason Graham, 1 interception for Grant Delpit. He is now stringing together some games with interceptions combined. No forced fumbles, a pass deflection from Denzel Ward. Big time job in game from this defense and team overall, man. That's the way to get it done. 21-7. We move to 4-0. That brings him to 3-1. You know, taking a look at it, actually, let's go to schedule real quick and just taking a look at this defense, man. I mean, Week 1, we hold the Bengals to 7 points, hold the Ravens to 14, a blowout against the Packers, 0 points, Lions only 7 points. So this defense is playing phenomenal, man. These guys are absolutely showing out. Next week, we do have the Minnesota Vikings and a divisional opponent in the Pittsburgh Steelers following that. So a tough stretch there, 2-game stretch against some tough opponents. Looking forward to that, man. We got to find a way to dial in. After the game, you did have Shedeur Sanders that got a skill point, so that bumped him up to 69 overall. Some medium accuracy, some throw under pressure and things of that nature. He has a 4x XP bar. Eventually we need to get him upgraded from normal dev, hopefully to a star dev, but we have to string together some greater performances for that to happen. And looking at the ratings, man, he's starting to increase slowly, and that's exactly what we want from him. Playing precise, being dialed in. That's exactly what we want from our quarterback, man. But that's going to do it for this episode, man. I hope you guys are blessed and well. God bless y'all, man. Don't forget to dive into the word, even if it's just a scripture of the day, man. Don't forget to tune into that. I greatly appreciate y'all for tuning in to this video, man. The Browns rebuild here in Madden 26, you know, is very hype, man. This Browns rebuild. Every time I see guys in the comment section, it really brings me life. So I do appreciate y'all for jumping in and sharing your thoughts. Don't forget to tune into next episode to see what happens against the Minnesota Vikings. Hit the sub, hit the like, all that good stuff, man. I greatly appreciate y'all. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.
95 J, I'm a ball out Tom Brady. Michael Vick, I'm a